Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum uh, Rebirth mod. So last episode we managed to beat Rex, and well, we did get the symbol kill, and we tried our very best to get Psychic Kappa up to level 6. It unfortunately didn't pan out. Now Psychic Kappa I think needs like 70 something experience still. So it's gonna be like really hard for Psychic Kappa to evolve, but there is decent chance we should be able to get both Great Moth and High Tide Gyojin. Of course, it all kind of depends on like who does Weevil have, right? Like, you know, how good is Weevil? So usually you usually face him 6th, right? So I don't think we're gonna get a ton of MP. And we also kind of want to go second in this one, which does mean that we cannot see what he's got. But the main thing is that we need to be in this water. So looking at these things, you get about 30 wood from these spots. And like 25 water. Once it rains, it gets up to really high levels of water. So we can bring only 5 monsters with us, which is very little. But we're gonna bring root water. We're gonna bring Penguin Soldier, Larva Moth, Psychic Kappa, and Hercules Beetle. As we're gonna place you here, there's the hope that 30 is enough. And for Psychic Kappa, I mean, who knows? You never know, but it's gonna be really hard, and I'm not expecting it. Especially if he's got a lot of unused monsters. Like, by that point, it essentially just becomes impossible because the unused monsters just give 1 experience. Also, usually, this battle can sometimes end before the rain even gets here. Although he does also have Larva Moth. A big insect. So this Larva Moth level 2. Level 1 big insect. Korogashi is unused, Gruesome Goo is unused, and Giant Flea is also unused. So he's got 4 unused monsters, so it is looking essentially impossible for us to get Psychic Kappa up to level 6. Which is very unfortunate. Because what he needed, 51 experience. Which, I mean, there may have been a chance. You know, there may have been a chance if he had some more monsters that weren't unused. But as you can see, we can immediately evolve it into Great Moth, who seemed relatively unchanged, but still is really good.
Now is the time for evolution. Show your hidden strength.
Also, Area 2 Great Moth is pretty damn good. You know, unless miraculously larger mob gives us 51 experience. I don't think this is gonna be it. Also, that's a large move. Also, like we are in like no means in a rush on this battle because we have to wait until it rains anyways. Alright, Kuragashi doesn't seem that great, all things considered. As for Giant Flea, that's better. Giant Flea isn't terrible. And yeah, we already have Gruesome Goo, but like, yeah, Gruesome Goo kind of sucks. Also can't move on half the squares, but not like that matters completely, right? Like I suppose we do have the ability to stall him out until that point. Now, I don't remember what Penguin Soldier needed, but like Penguin Soldier needs at least a decent bit less. Also, same thing goes for Kuragashi. Although Kuragashi can hit Psychic Kappa. I like your spot though. I'm gonna actually just keep you there. Also, if it wasn't enough wood, we could have used Wood Charm. Now as for you, Gruesome Goo, you aren't in the diagonal of Psychic Cap, which is a good thing actually. 142. Start off with this one, 208. Yeah, we can show the animation. This probably isn't a very long battle, all things considered. But we're probably gonna just stall out Gruesome Goo until it rains to get the evolutions of at least, you know, High Tide Gyojin. So moving there is potentially gonna get us hit by Big Ant. If we can find a way to kill Kuragashi, which I think we probably have. I mean, this probably is just a straight up one-shot. Oh, it isn't, but it's pretty close. You can kill it with Rude Water. Although, I mean, you're not gonna get hit here either. By Giant Flea at least. Yeah, whole 10 experience. It's not enough, unfortunately. Right. It's just by 2. Yeah, so it's able to like move over here and like over here, but alright, we can move in Penguin Soldier. That should be safe enough. I forgot if Penguin Soldier actually needs to be level 2 or level 3. But like at least for a penguin soldier, the saving grace is that there are a few more maps that do give enough water. As penguin soldier at least doesn't need like the massive like 50 something. Like what's 50 something? 50 something water element. Yeah, you're just level 2. It's just a one shot. Sure. Oh, yeah, that one actually gave 12.
It's time to get serious.
Alright. I wasn't even thinking about the fact Tech Cap could get hit, but like we weren't gonna get its evolution, so it doesn't matter. The one thing we obviously had to be really careful about is not putting root water in danger of gruesome goo anymore. Alright, let's see if this doesn't crash the game potentially. Otherwise, I mean, we'll just load the serve. It looks like giant. I mean, I can hear the sound effect. Okay, now they ended. Well, I mean, it lasts for a decent bit of time. Animation off. Wow, okay. It looks like maybe we could have gotten Psychic Kappa. Even then, like... Yeah, I mean, fucking sucks. Put it that way. Kinda, it's annoying, but... It is what it is. Alright, we'll just move these two by one space next turn. So yeah, now it is map 40 plus land 65 water. So boom, here is High Tide Gyojin. Who, I mean, it's level 5 versus level 1, of course, but it's slightly better. I thought Gyojin is a bit better than the level 5 root water. Of course, root water is pretty cheap. Like, all things considered, there's definitely some merit with keeping root water the way he is. As for you, I think you're just not high enough level. I think Premium Soldier probably needs to be level 3. So, well, I mean, it is what it is. Let's go after the symbol then, and get it up to level 3, right? Also, like, the fact that the rain lasts 1 turn is so devious too. Like, think about this, right? If he's not standing on rain, right? Oh, never mind, it's 2 turns apparently. Never mind. You get 2 turns. Yeah, I guess that's a bit better. I mean, there are some things, like, if you start on this side, it's a rush to get over to the pool of water. But yeah, you get 2 turns in the heavy rain, and I think now it's, like, slightly less rain, or it's just no rain at all. I don't know how strong his symbol is, but too bad Penguin Soldier only has 2 move. But 300, so it's not that strong of a symbol anyways. I mean, you could wait for a second sequence, but like, then you really have to stall things out. Like in the vanilla and in the, Libra mod, I know for a fact that Weevil doesn't run monsters that you can like infinitely stall, like Goose and Goo here. Like, this is such a crucial point for like any wood or a water symbol, specifically for like water symbols, because like you're so heavily reliant on those 2 monsters. Well, at least in like Libra mod, they've definitely upped the amount of options. It's mostly that in like the original and Libra mod, you get like Fiend Kraken instead. Like, High Tide Gyojin is essentially like, for a decent while, basically like your only real strong attacker for a water run, with Yusube being your best tank. By a long margin, though. Like, Hyusube's defense is nuts. Thinking about it, I don't think I used Hyusube in wood. But that's not as surprising, because Psychic Kappa might genuinely be the hardest monster to evolve. Like, the fact that we got that close with Psychic Kappa is just genuinely pretty surprising. And the main reason why we probably didn't get him is because of, unused monsters not utilizing, or not giving XP past 1. Or at least a lot of them. Some of them have done so, but a lot of them haven't. Also, it's cool little animations like this. It really gives the game at least some life. And we'll get to the symbol eventually. But honestly, very specifically here, the cutscenes are kind of annoying. we're close. We're close. Sure, we'll show this animation, because we really haven't shown many animations. We'll get him next turn. I think the other just annoying thing is, like, if only we'd gotten more experience from, like, the symbol kill against Rex.
This will finish you.
But all in all, a pretty easy Weevil. To be honest, he really doesn't have the best team. Well, it definitely helps that, you know, like, we've got, our symbol's not level, like, I think level 4, so, like, obviously our guys are probably, like, a good chunk better now than if we would have faced him 6th. Yep, you lost. Yeah, 50. Together with the winning bonus, we that should be enough to push it over the edge. Yes. Good water charm. So, I mean, I'm gonna pick, I think, Korogashi and Giant Flea. Giant Flea didn't seem too bad. But also, we unlock Area 3, which is pretty exciting because new monsters. Now, Water Charm. I believe Water Charm is just a defense raise. I don't know. I don't remember there being a ability that, like, buffs the water stage effect. Because maybe with that we can get something a little higher. But, like, in Area 3, I think Pegasus' map and Marek's map are the only ones with any sort of water.
What would you like to do?
Alright, well, let's see what we got this time. So, I think Wing Egg Elf might be new. I'm not 100% sure about that. Ancient Elf here. This seems like a new one. I'm not 100% sure. Once again, Ryukishin is now buyable. Seems, I think, a little cheaper than he normally is. Yeah, Wishioni, Komori Dragon, Cursed Dragon, and Summon Skull have now become available. I mean, to be fair, I think Summon Skull in Area 2 is, like, really overpowered. So it makes sense that he wait until Area 3 for that. Here's Dragon Piper. That's interesting. You got Town of Soul, and you can just buy Dark Fire Dragon. I was gonna say, I'm gonna assume he's been nerfed a bit, but he's not been nerfed. He's been buffed, if anything else. I think Blast Juggler's still relatively the same. Robotic Knight here, who is also unused. Through Waters, we get Sinister Serpent, then Psychic Kappa, Root Water. You get Change Slime this time around. You know, not really that great either, but it's okay. We'll get one of them. It's 7-colored fish. That's new. That's cool. That's pretty decent. Great White seems the same, but we'll get him anyways. So let's see. Dragon Zombie has been turned into an Earth monster. Interesting. Doesn't seem horrible. Gazelle. You get Lesser Dragon and Mavelus. Lesser Dragon's really good too. And looked really strong too. Mavelus was like alright, I guess. Fire Dragon's new. You get both the Winged Dragons. Okay, Lagoul's new. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, right? We got Kuagata Alpha finally. But oh, look at that! We got Being Soldier. Let's take that. We'll take an extra Hercules Beetle. Like our current Hercules Beetle is really good, and I don't even really know if I want to evolve it or infuse it. Otherwise, when you get Bolt Escargot, look at that. The Immortal of Thunder, Tripwire Beast is just gettable like this. I'm gonna assume Electric Lizard is just dead not in the game or something.
What would you like to do?
Let's see, so normally you would get Firewing Pegasus as well at this point.
What would you like to do?
But if I am correct, you get Firewing Pegasus from not losing in Area 2, and I did surrender a few times to get some of the monsters back. But let's see. I think I might just put one of the Penguin Soldiers away. Did we accidentally get two of these? Yeah. Let's see. Gruesome Ghoul is just, Goo is just not it. Probably not gonna use the Harpy Lady. Same goes for like Serpent Marauder and that dude. I can keep Drollbird, maybe come in handy. Alright, that's fine for now. So yeah, that leaves us that Area 3, which we got Bakura, who's been changed into a wind opponent. Bandkeep is dark, Pegasus light, Odeon earth, and Merrick dark. So no wood opponents for us, or wood or water opponents for us. So that might become an issue. But yeah, next episode we'll start off with Area 3 and. Who knows we'll face off first. Kind of depends on what may be the best strategic option, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.